Hey guys, got a Ferris SRS Z2 here, 2018. It's fall time. Check it out there. Not too pretty, but I'm tired of bagging leaves. I'm tired of hauling a vacuum. It's too long, and yeah, we're just gonna mulch them up. So there's not a whole lot of videos out there about the mulch kit for the Ferris, but see if we can't change that and tell you guys how I like it. Here's the kit right now. Got the mulch blades here, hardware, instructions, yeah, our baffles, and our mower. So first step here, we're gonna install the block off plate. Right now I got a an OCDC here, homemade. So we'll I think I can leave it on actually, so we'll see how that works out, and I'll check back in here as soon as I get everything mounted up. Alright, so got the block off plate here, guys. We're going to insert our bolts from the underside of the deck into these holes. Have the nuts on top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I wish I had more hands, so maybe I'll invest in the fancy cameras with a pod or a stand like a GoPro. So we'll see what we can do, but in the meantime, at least we'll get a video out there of how this kit works. Alright guys, got it all mounted up. Got it nice and loose. The directions say for the bolts to come up through the bottom, but the holes in the deck are circles or just regular drills, and the holes for this kit are actually square cut for the carriage bolts, so that's not an option for that block off plate. Maybe that's just a problem on their part. The second part here I'm gonna have little problems with because I'm doing this by myself. I gotta put this large baffle here under the deck and somehow reach my hand out from around it and throw a nut on there. So we're gonna see how this goes, and yeah, be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm a little dirty, but my own fault. You could probably stay cleaner if that's your goal. But got everything mounted up here. Show you underneath. Mounting holes up here on the top of the deck. Then over here, the underside here. See if I can show you here. That's the additional baffle. And this baffle will actually connect to the block off plate with that silver bolt over there. So underside of my deck, yeah, keep it clean. Or try. I'm gonna swap out these blades too. But one thing I want to say is that the kit comes with these snap washers, and they're a fucking pain in the ass. So I took my 9/16 socket. These are 3/8 bolts, so you'll need a 9/16 socket. And I just put it on top and pushed it down, but and it only came with 4 washers. I went ahead and grabbed a couple more and I had lying around just to be safe. They are nylon nuts, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten all this up. It really wasn't too bad. For me doing it in the dirt, as you can see, this wasn't too bad. Snug it up, and then we'll change the blades. Alright, just got everything tightened up here. I will say that I can already see some flaws in this design. The Ferris mower, it cuts great. I mean, it cuts in wet, tall grass. It doesn't clump. It doesn't chop everything up, quite like a Skaggs or maybe an X-Mark, but they don't even compare to the Ferris when it comes to wet conditions. And I'm up bright and early, so this isn't my machine, but some flaws that I have with it are mostly all in this block off plate. I'm not sure if it's by design or not, but judging by everything that I've experienced with my block off plate, that my OCDC, this is it's just gonna shoot grass right out. Well, not necessarily grass, I'm only cutting leaves, but it's gonna shoot it right out of this crack. I mean, we're talking like a 1/4 inch crack here. We also have a hole here. Now they do have a hole here and an additional hole drilled here. I'm guessing that, but you still have your gap here. So those are my dislikes so far. I haven't used it. I'm gonna swap out the stock high lift blades for the mulching blades, and I think this kit's gonna do just fine for the purpose that I bought it for. But I'm only using it for leaves. I am not cutting any grass. If I do, it's purely by luck and by accident, because I cut last week or the week before, and we're in I think Thanksgiving is this week actually, so it should do its job. But if you guys are doing this year round, I don't know, I'd make some modifications to the block off plate to seal it off a little better. I feel like it's just going to leave a strip of leaves right there where it blows out, and on commercial sites it doesn't really matter, but I always try to give the best that I possibly can. So just a little something I noticed, and especially if you're just doing leaves, a little trail is a lot better than a huge pile. So it's going to do its job. I'm going to go ahead and swap these blades out. A few things that I think need to be noted, or in the instructions it does say to make sure that the baffles underneath the deck are pulled forward when you tighten them. The holes in the deck have slots here and here, or here and here, and then over here. You need to make sure that you pull the baffle all the way forward against the front of the deck before you tighten them. That way it's in the right place. And I had to use a standard size 9/16 on the far baffle for clearance reasons. The rest of them, the deep well, worked great. That's what I used to push on the push washers. So everything's torqued up. I'm gonna go ahead and change the blades and see how it turned out. All right, guys, got 2 of the 3 blades swapped out, but I want to let you take a look at these mulching blades that came with the kit. By the way, I got the kit from Pro Parts Direct. As you can see, yeah. And in case they're watching or anything, Anderson&Wright Landscaping right here. The order number for this particular product, in case you guys have a 2018 Ferris Z2 with your serial numbers. Let me take a look here. It's a higher serial number than I could find. I actually had to call the dealer, and I found it through these guys, a little cheaper. If you have a 5901 or anything above there, anyways, the newer models, 2018, you'll see it. Part number is where you at? 5600584YP, and it cost me $253.15 shipped to my house. Turf Depot, Pro Parts Direct. Yeah, good company. Pretty good shipping. Said it'd be here Monday and got it Saturday. Love those surprises. But these blades is what I wanted to stop and talk about. So this is a stock Ferris blade right here. I do sharpen these. Got a Mag 9000, so keep them sharp, boys. These are nice and heavy duty, and I really thought that an aftermarket kit. I'm not sure if this is a genuine Ferris product or not, but these blades are really heavy duty. I'm not sure if this is a manufacturer right here or not, but they got a gnarly cut on them. I mean, these things just look like they're gonna chew some leaves up. So I just wanted to let you guys see that before I put the last one on, and then I'll just do a little recap. Alright guys, so there's the after effects. Yeah, it's a curb, so didn't get that well, but as you can see, it's a pretty big difference. It was so thick that I had to take the leaf blower and bust up just where it's just heavy and go over it again, just because it was matted down, because these are wet leaves. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the Ferris mulch kit. So if you guys are contemplating getting it for leaves, got another lawn care company over there blowing some leaves. So but yeah, if you're contemplating getting it, I fully recommend it. Happy as can be. I'm only using it for leaves, but after using it today, I might switch over mid-fall and just run the mulch kit. It depends on if it's going to slow me down, but you know, that's next year. So anyway guys, take care. Alright guys, so here's the cleanup I'm about to do with this Ferris. Gonna see how it does. It's the first time using it, so I'm gonna get to it and show you guys the results. I am a little nervous.